Okay, what next?
We proceed.
Every time he greets us with, "Welcome to Storybook Village, where all our fairy tale friends live." After...
I always thought that this village was called Storybook Village because it made sense, but I'm pretty sure it's actually called Storybrook Village. Another Mandela effect I have, apparently.
Greeting us, Wyatt's phone goes off because he's popular and has friends.
I don't see it as that.
Phone always shows one of his friends or family and what they're doing in that current moment, but it's always taken from this weird third-person perspective, and I don't know who's taking this picture. What?
I never thought of that. I always just said that his phone was magical.
It then goes over to them to see what they're doing, and then when a problem arises, he says it's a job for the super readers. He uses his phone to call all of them, even when they're all already there, and then they run to the book club.
Oh my goodness. I always used to make jokes about that when I was young. Like, whenever they were all there in the moment, I'd usually be, even as a kid, I'd usually be like, but they're all already here, idiot. But I always still love the show.
The characters...
Why does everybody make jokes about how Wyatt is so fast? Really? Red's the Sonic in the group, that skater girl.
Wyatt, Pig, Red Riding Hood, and Princess P all introduced the Clark Kent versions of themselves in their regular schmegular streetwear. Well, except Princess P, who is rich and arrives in a carriage every time.
Yeah. Literally, even in Tomodachi Life, I've given her, like, the most expensive items. Like, if you look in the splurge ranking, she is gonna be at the top, no matter what. Even though I'd really want Red at the top, I need to keep characters accurate, and really Princess P would have the most expensive items. I literally spent $20 million on her for the Golden Room, only to find out that, like 2 days later get the Fairy Tale Room, which is way more fitting for her.
She's not in her superhero form yet, but she still has powers because I guess she can afford them. Anyway,
in my lore, she was actually created with chemicals and stuff. So maybe she does have powers, but not because she can afford them. Because that would maybe just a side effect of the being created by chemicals. Maybe somewhere in the lore will say that, hey, that the concoction used to make her was the same one used to make the Powerpuff Girls. I may put that in the lore somewhere.
Their problem again, in case you missed it the first time, and usually it's something very inconsequential and small, but the characters are so supportive, audibly reacting with a, "That's not good," or, "Oh no," or,
so true.
"That's a problem, all right." And when they've got a problem, they look in a book. Again,
yeah. I'm having trouble with, yes, because when I'm having trouble learning things at school, I go read a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book instead of studying. I actually don't study anyway, so...
They say that every time. Pig says, "Which book should we look in?" Princess P flexes her magic again, conjuring the perfect book to teach them this perfect lesson that they need. And she does so with a cute little rhyme. Say the rhyme.
Yeah. Wow, I just realized that unless Wyatt has the problem, Red does nothing in this little sequence. Red only does something in the sequences when Wyatt has the problem, because when Wyatt has the problem, Red is the one to ask, "So, what's your problem?" Do people really hate Red? I feel like she's going to say something about that in this video.
Say the rhyme. Okay. Peas and carrots, carrots and peas. Book come out, please, please, please.
I actually just dragged one of my books out of my bookshelf.
Next, the super duper computer shows them how many letters are in the answer they're looking for, and they find the letters along the way.
The way that E and W just arranged perfectly. I can't believe that was actually in the show.
This Wordle type game is a nice way for the kids watching at home to start guessing as the letters are popping up, but
yeah!
Also thinking about this as Athena P with the power of being an annoying-ass YouTuber, this...
Yes! All along, when I was being called Super U when watching the show, all along, my power was being an annoying YouTuber.
This means the super duper computer already knows the answer to their problem, but it won't give it to them.
It's kind of rude.
It'd be like if I was searching up something on Google and Google was just like, guess, I'll give you a hint. Next up, the super readers...
If Google was like that... I swear, I think it's like that on Cyber Chase. It's another PBS Kids show, one I didn't watch in my past. But if you want to know more about it, go watch the Odd Ones Out's video on growing up without cable.
Have their superhero transformation and introduce themselves again, but in their superhero forms.
In their cute little happy girl Sailor Moon forms. I'm joking.
Such a clever way to save animation and limit the work the animators have to do for every episode.
But also, this is carved into my brain now forever.
So this...
I just skip it. In fact, the only copy and paste thing I don't skip is the Super Readers to the Rescue song. Because honestly, that song calms my nerves.
Super Readers is made up of Alpha Pig with alphabet power. Yes, a self-proclaimed alpha.
Oh, man.
Wonder Red with word power, which is really just rhyming power.
So true. And if that's the case, then how come she just keeps losing rap battles? Come on, hon. You can't rhyme. You don't know enough rhymes to win rap battles. Seriously, she's lost 3 times already. The only win she's had is 1.
Says Presto with spelling power and Super Y with the power to read. Oh, and also us with the power to help.
Yeah, help.
Hate to say it, besties, but our power sucks ass.
That's so true.
The weakest link. The Super Readers then jump in their Y flyers. I don't know why it has to be named after Wyatt all the time, but it's...
Yeah. I don't know. You know, but yeah, literally in terms of powers, I gave Josh a more important power. And that's that he would be a replacement for when one of the readers would call in sick. That's good. But obviously that won't be able to work in the show. Oh, since the viewers can't actually just be a substitute.
Fine. Anyway, they jump into their Y flyers and fly into the book. In the books we'll fly high and find the super story answer with Super Y. Essentially
That's such a calming song.
Pulling up.
Who's gonna do? We can't do.
That's such a perfect cut, and she just stabbed. I gotta play that again before I split to the next part.
In the books we'll fly high and find the super story answer with Super Y. Essentially pulling up.
Who's gonna do? We can't do.
We read through.
Okay, I'll call it apart.